Shalom. All praise is due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. Double honors to the elect apostle, bishops, elders, that great, most known, and well. Shalom to like Ike out there and do his work in sincerity and truth, not for vainglory in season, out of season. All right, so, Nate is at it again. He calls himself General Nathaniel E. He calls himself Bishop Nathaniel. We call his ass Nate. Okay. Because he's at it again. With his lies and his deceit. Okay. All right. He's teaching that after the 1,000 years of after the 1,000 years, it said the dead rose not until 1,000 years. All right. Yeah. He's talking about Revelations 20 and 5, if I'm not mistaken. It says, but the rest of the dead live not again until the 1,000 years were finished. This is the first resurrection. He's saying that Esau, which is a so-called white man, is going to raise up again. And after the 1,000 years, Israel's going to be in the kingdom ruling. And then after a 1,000-year period, Esau, which is a so-called white man, is going to raise up out of slavery and come and fight against the Israelites again. Well, that's a lie. Okay. Esau ain't going to raise up nothing because you know what? After a 1,000-year period, he ain't going to be around no more. Okay. All right. It says, but the rest of the dead live not again until the 1,000 years were finished. This is the first resurrection. Now that dead is talking about the heathen nations, not Esau, because Esau is not going to be around. Okay. All right. That's talking about the heathen nations. The heathen nations, they're going to get, they're going to get some land. They have their little leaders set up amongst them. You know what I'm saying? But they're always going to be under the thumb of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and his people, the nation of Israel. Okay? Paying tribute to us. All right? Okay? So let's go to it. Because the so-called white man ain't going to be around, man, after the 1,000 years. Okay? Let's go to it. Let's go to the book of Obadiah. I believe 1 in 17 and 18. All right. Okay, the book of Obadiah. All right. And let's go to the, Obadiah 1 and 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire. Jacob represents you so-called Negroes, West Indian Asians. Okay. And the house of Joseph, a flame, represents the Latino tribes and Native Americans. All right. And the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh, the Lord, hath spoken it. You see what I'm saying? So they're going to be burnt up. There ain't going to be no so-called white people left to rise up against the nation of Israel after a 1,000-year period. Nah, man. Nah, bro. That's you know what I'm saying? Esau, the so-called white man, Esau ain't going to be around, man. He's going to be burnt up. Okay? Mass exterminated. Okay? All right? Just like he wants to do that to the nation of Israel. He wants to mass exterminate us, man. Okay? Which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And he's doing the job, man. He's doing a good job at it. You got the abortion clinics, man, with so-called Negroes, man. So-called black men, black women, babies are dying by the thousands, hundreds of thousands. This is all Esau's philosophy that the black woman is, and the Latino and Native American woman are following. Now they got a damn abortion clinic on the reservations, what I'm saying, with the so-called Native American women, man, and you Latino women out there getting abortions too. Now we know who the biggest abortion user is. You guessed it, the so-called black woman. Okay? Her body, her choice, right? Okay, right. Well, we're going to see about that, all right? We're going to see about it, whether it's your body or your choice. You ain't going to have a choice, man. You wait till all this hell break loose, okay? All right? You ain't have a choice to be raped, okay? You ain't have a choice to be eaten, cannibalized. You're going to lose that little power that, you know, the so-called white man gave you. I'm talking to you, you so-called black woman. All right? You ain't going to have a choice. And it ain't your body. You were created for the Israelite man. You Negro, Latino, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American woman, you were created for your Israelite man, your so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American man. All right? That's what you was created for. All right? Not for your own pleasure. You was created for the pleasure of the man. And there's plenty of scriptures that goes into it. Okay, that's another topic for another day. Okay? But yeah, ain't going to be no so-called white people around, man. Okay? So how is Esau going to rise up against the nation of Israel after a 1,000-year period? All right, well, let's go back to, let's with the scripture that I brought out. And there's many, many other scriptures to disprove that. Okay? Daniel 7 and 18. Okay. 7th chapter. In the 18th verse. Okay. All right. But the saints, which are the Israelites, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, start with the elect. But the saints of the Most High, but the saints of Yahweh shall take the kingdom of heaven, in rulership. They're going to take the rulership. They're going to get the nation of Israel. They're going to get the land of Israel back. Jerusalem. Okay? All right? And possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Let me read that again. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. So, meaning age after age after age. There's going to be no so-called uprising of the so-called white man. Okay? We ain't going to have to go to war no more with Esau, man. There's going to be no more wars. Okay? All right? So, I just want to bring that out. Hope you edified him with that. Shalom.